Hi, Yishai here. This is GSE Vlogs, and with us tonight is co-owner Sakar and a head writer at the company, and he does a lot of other things. He's a man of many talents. His name is Hukacikanaka on DeviantArt and pretty much any online account he has, except for Minecraft. But anyway, why don't you say hi to the people, Alex?
Hello.
Also known as Alex, by the way. So now for some recent crap that me and Andrew yeah, it's just me and Andrew have done. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Well, anyway, recent crap I've done. Well, I found an interesting thing on the internet, mainly on DeviantArt. It was some kind of in-depth character development thing. And I say it's helped me do some more writing for Anarchy. So, for those of you in the Gearsmith Entertainment group on DA that actually are on the watch list, check out first some updates on the character refs, because I may fill out a lot of the character refs with that template. In my opinion, it's very well done, and I give the creator props for being so passionate about what he's done. Okay, Andrew, your turn.
Give me a sec. Well, I've recently been thinking of this game idea. Basically involves in character Mios, and all I really have so far is that basically she fights like gear creatures, and it involves some sort of magic and such. So, and other than that, I haven't really done much. I've been extremely inactive due to school. So,
as most of us has.
Yes. Yeah. So, that's all I have.
Now on to the majority of the show. And this is pretty much an interview episode with Hukacikanaka, because we promised last episode that we would have him in the next one, so here he is. So, Alex, on the last episode we said that you had some pretty awesome games. You sent me something in Skype, but anyway, tell us a little bit about them.
Where would you like me to start?
Well, let's start with Haunting Moon.
Haunting Moon. Okay, Haunting Moon is a game I thought of, spur of the moment. I get that a lot. Most of my game ideas just come from spur of the moment, just rush into my head. It's a 2D platforming game, slight puzzle, and it was based off a Flash game. The inspiration came from a Flash game, which we will put in the links, the comments for the video.
Right.
The story is basically you're playing as a character called Vaizo, who's looking for his wife, Layla, who was captured by these creatures called Lunasacutus, which is Latin.
For long pause.
Where was I?
Christopher Walken.
Someone knocked on the door, sorry.
It's Latin.
The basis of the story is that the Haunting Moon is a Haunting Moon references to the actual moon in the game, which causes a bunch of different disturbances once a month in the world that Vaizo is in. It causes things to mutate, or like golems to form, trees to come to life, grass to turn to needles, many different things. The only thing the moon does not affect is dogs. The Lunasacutus take people from towns, but never dogs. A dog can be out all night and nothing happens to them. Usually they're not, though, because during the Haunting Moon it is always raining. So if you think about that, the setting of the background of the game is usually this giant moon in the background in a very rainy setting.
That sounds interesting. A few questions.
Yeah.
So you said ludus acustis, or however you say that, is Latin for something. What is it Latin for?
Crap, I just closed the page. It is Latin for... A second. Not a question I expected.
That's fine.
Ludus acustis, Okay. I seem to be overly retarded and have erased what Lunus Acutus meant in English.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess it's not really that bad right now. We can find out later. Well, you said that the main characters were married. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the main characters?
The main characters, Vaizo and Layla. Vaizo is a magician. He that's actually part of the story. You have a spell book that gets struck by lightning. No, the pages get scattered, and basically, as you travel around looking for Layla, you find these pages and also gain more abilities to be able to use to fight creatures or clear out puzzles or whatever. Layla, there isn't much about her yet. Vaizo, neither of them I have done a character sheet yet. I should. I will do that after this, but there's not much on them as of yet. Any other questions?
No. Alright, how about we move on to the one that you've actually been working on, Wayward Wind.
Wayward Wind. Okay, what would you like to know?
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the game itself?
Okay, Wayward Wind is of the horror genre in which you are set upon an abandoned island and forced to find a way off. Not to mention the island is cursed. We are in the game. We are trying to scare the player, not using scare tactics like Dead Space, but more horror tactics, things like what Amnesia does, leading up to suspension, making you think something's going to come around every corner, and not giving you the ability to shoot up every dang thing that comes in your path. We would like to sell it. We were hoping to make it in a Leadworks engine. And basically, you find yourself waking up on this strange island where you start traveling a bit and find that it's completely empty. As you travel, you start hearing laughter from what sounds like a little girl, and soon you meet up with this said little girl, 7-year-old girl, pitch black-haired, blood-red dress. And she's a ghost, spirit, who needs your help. And basically you can either... It's a moral game. It's a moral game and a horror game. So you basically have two choices. You can either save her or save yourself. Anything else?
No. And actually, I have done just a little concept art for the game about the girl. Question: does she still have the skull part base?
Probably that would be a good thing to use in a horror tactic, just to sort of put a bit of that.
Feature.
Yes, unsettling feature.
Right. Now, a while ago, I remember that you wanted to do a Warriors MMO, apparently for the book series by, what's the writer?
Aaron Hunter. Aaron Hunter is actually 3 people.
Yeah. Oh. That's a pen name.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about what you wanted to do for that.
I wanted I wanted an MMORPG that was actually a role-playing game. I didn't want it something like World of Warcraft or a lot of the MMOs you see around. If you've ever seen Nexon, MapleStory, things like that, those are games where you level up and you kill and level up some more, and you basically max out level just by killing things. You don't have to do any quests. Warriors, you have absolutely no levels. It is a serious role-playing game, and it is where you take on the life of a cat of the clans. If you've ever read the Warriors series, if you haven't, I recommend checking their website to see what is going on, or just looking them up. But I was gonna put a bunch of different features in this game that haven't been in very many MMOs. Because of the nature of the game, the servers are actually very small, having only a couple hundred people compared to the usual servers, I believe, which probably have more. I've had many different concepts that I wanted to put in it, and the controls are actually made with Xbox 360. A lot of different concepts would be including things like a listening feature where, to add senses basically, senses to add into the realism of the role playing, so that you can actually enhance the amount that you can hear at that time, since cats have better hearing than humans. Smell, so that you can see, sense, and track down cats, foxes, badgers, or just see the borders of the territories. And mic chat to make, just to stop any, just to give more interaction. There's many different general stats that go with the cat, which are things like strength, speed, intelligence, karma, the ability to detect smells, how well they can hear, and many different things. And there are many different territories. There's the old territories and there's the new territories, plus there's mountains and possibly Sky Clan. I'm not sure about that one yet. Then there's also Star Clan, the Dark Forest, and then something I've created myself, which is called the Dreamscape, so that people who play during the night and need to actually sleep during the game, because if you don't sleep for a certain amount of time, your stamina starts draining slowly and you can't do as much. Realistic, like I said. The Dreamscape is basically a place where you go to play the game when you're asleep.